I'm Hans Lysklimt. Okay, so the Ron Paul movement really now has to work on the delegate process in the convention in Minneapolis on September 1st. And we have to talk to the delegates. And we have to talk to them one by one and really have them think for themselves about this whole process. And I've been working on the arguments and some of the arguments that we can use towards these delegates. And the fact is that some of these delegates are bound in various ways to vote for McCain. Some are bound at the first vote, second vote, third vote, and it's a complicated process. But they're all the delegates, and this is important, all the delegates have been delegated to some degree power themselves to make up their minds. They're not absolutely obliged to do so and so all the way through. There is an element here of discretion, and they are supposed to look at this with discretion and make up their own minds. So we really have to talk to them one by one and have them go in themselves and look at who they're going to vote for. And all of them have to really think about this independently. First of all, go through the founding documents of the Republican Party. Bring out the documents. And if you know any of the delegates and are able to talk to them, print out the documents and give it to them. Also the Constitution. Of course, the Constitution. Bring them a copy of the Constitution. I'm sure they have it already, but give them a copy of the Constitution and say, read this before the Republican convention. We have to appeal to their conscience and moral ideals. So bring up the Founding Fathers. The Founding Fathers are looking at you right now. You are holding the torch of liberty. I just made another video where I talked to the delegates myself directly. You can use some of those points and make them realize that they are holding the torch of liberty. They are holding what the Founding Fathers pledged their lives and sacred honor for. Right there when they're voting in Minneapolis. They are the hope. The Founding Fathers are watching them. And it's their responsibility is to the party. Their true responsibility is to the party and the voters, and not to McCain or the neoconservatives that have taken over the party. The voters have been misled, and the structure of power have suppressed the true message of people like Ron Paul. And that's why they are supposed to make up their own mind and not just go with the party line or the states or the popular vote. Have them listen to Ron Paul's message. Give them the links to Ron Paul's speeches. He's the best advocate for his views. The war, of course, is unjust, and the war is unconstitutional. And people realize that, and people will agree to that. I'll make one more video on this.